Well, I'd like to say, firstly, a heartfelt thank you to everybody that's left comments and offers of help and financial assistance. I don't need your financial assistance, I'm glad to say. What I do need is your friendship and your support. That means everything to me. I'm in a, as I said in my previous video, I've been a saver most of my life, so I've got enough funds to see me through any sort of ups and downs that life might throw at me, so to speak. I've been to my local DIY shop and I've sourced a lot of my materials from there. I was looking for a window. Windows are very, very expensive, but I've managed to find a reclamation yard not too far away from where I live, which is open tomorrow, and I'll be able to source a window to go into the big opening there. What I am going to have left over after this is all done, I'm going to have a few building materials left over. And I know I had some personal messages from customers, from fellow knife makers and friends, and I'm deeply touched by what you've all said and how you've all responded to my video. I didn't expect that. But anyway, I know Scott from Wessex Blades operates in a damp garage, and Scott, I'm going to have spare building materials left over after this project's finished, and you're welcome to them. For example, vapor barrier membrane. I've got enough to do 2 or 3 garages here, so I'm going to use what I'm going to need, and then you're welcome to the rest. So that's going to benefit you, I'm sure. Basically what I'm doing at the moment is I'm lining all the walls with the vapor membrane. You can see there's some dampness. It's not too bad, but there's definitely dampness in the wall behind. So that membrane will keep it there. These supports here I'm working on just out of camera shot. I'm going to do the back supports for the workbench. It looks like it's going at an angle, but it's not. It's just the fold on the polythene membrane is at an angle. It's tested it for level. So I'm going to have a nice big workbench coming out all the way along this wall here. I think this part of the shop here is going to be my main grinding room, and then my cleaning machine shop area will be in the front of the garage. It should be a very pleasant shop when it's finished. But I'm going to insulate these walls, then I'll line them, and it's all going to get a good paint all round. So it should be a much improved workshop, and I'm greatly looking forward to it. I know it's been a bit of a disaster, but I'm of the mindset that I can make something better than what I had, because when I started knife making over a year ago, I quickly modified the existing workshop over there for my knife making purposes, and it wasn't ideal. It wasn't an ideal workshop, and I knew at some point along the road I'd have to really grasp the bull by the horns, so to speak, you know. And so this is that opportunity, really. So I look at it as an opportunity. Yes, I would have liked to have continued seamlessly, to continue making my knives to satisfy my orders for my customers, but I'm afraid that isn't going to happen for a little while. But the way that I'm progressing, I'm fairly confident I'm going to be up and running again in about a week. So I'm not too disappointed really. But the main benefit for me is going to be the massive boost it's going to give me to work in a purpose-made building which I can dedicate to my knife making. It'll be 100% dedicated to the Jacklore knife making. It's going to be a bright, warm environment. It's going to be a place where I'm going to feel invigorated and enjoy being. And I think that's really important when you're trying to do your best for your knife making. So anyway, I'm going to crack on here and I'll bring you back at intervals and show you what I've done. We had some rain last night and it's raining now, and I'm glad to say the lead flashing seems to be doing its job, because if I just spin you round, dust and cobwebs everywhere at the moment, but not for much longer. The wall is, you can't see it very well, but if I let the camera just adjust to it, the wall is beginning to dry out already, and those horrible drips on the windowsill there have now gone, so I'm full of hope. Anyway, I'll bring you back in a minute. Well, progress thus far. We've got the first course of bricks in the opening in. I've also got the back wall vapour barrier up, battens in, the first lot of insulation's gone in, and these thicker pieces of wood here, these are the back supports for the workbench, which is going to go in all the way along that wall there. Well, it's conclusion of the day's work here. I got the main bench going. The wall's been fully lined and insulated. I just started to put the covering on now. I've located the source of a nice window, which is going to go behind where the camera is, at about three quarters, or rather 75% cheaper than what it would have cost me to buy a new window. I've managed to find a reclaimed timber yard near where I live, and they can supply me with a window for about £30 or £40. So I'm going to see them tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock, pick up a new window for that, so that'll be good. Today I've had a couple of trips to the builders merchants, got a few more provisions, still a fair way to go, but cracking on with it. And electric's going to be installed as well, so I'm going to have purpose electric points for specific machinery. I've got it all planned in my head, so I'm looking forward to it. Once again, I do thank everybody for close this door. For sending your messages and your comments and your support. I try and get back. I feel really guilty because I can't really find the time always to answer some of your comments. You know, and having two channels. One of the channels now has reached around just over 4,000 subscribers, and this channel is on about 2,000 plus, I think now. It's just it's a job in its own, you know, to keep answering all the comments. I can guarantee you, and I can assure you that I read every single one, and they really do mean a lot to me. And it's, you know, it's nice to read your positive comments. So with that, I hope you've enjoyed following this second episode, and moving on tomorrow, the window and a few other bits and pieces. I'm aiming to have it all finished in about 5 to 7 days from now. So it should develop rapidly, I hope. Maybe even sooner. Thanks for everyone's offers of support as well, and offers for financial assistance. But the financial assistance is not necessary, I can assure you of that. So all the best for now. Good night everybody, and I'll see you in the next video, probably maybe tomorrow or Tuesday. Thanks for watching.